welcome back to this channel. Today we are answering some questions. Not really, they're not asking.
They're not answering. Yeah,
they're not asking us.
This is just general questions that I found on a few Facebook groups. Now I'm not gonna mention names in here, but I figured I'm sure there are bound to be other people out there have the same common questions, but they're scared to talk about to either the couple or family member or their
single
friends.
Person.
Yeah.
And they don't got no one to ask. Who knows?
Now we talk about our personal finance or money in our dinner table, in a sense. Like we talk about it quite frequently as a couple. Now, I don't know how people work on theirs financial situation anyway. But these are a few questions here and there that we found like it's somewhat common and kind of interesting, and how we go about doing it if we were in their position. So the first one, bear with me. There we go. Okay. You want to read it?
Okay.
Go.
Okay, my husband and I been with the same bank since we were 3 years old.
First of all, you open up a bank account when you're 3 years old. I'm like, whoa.
Did I read it wrong?
Yeah.
Anyway, we have never changed, but now we are thinking of changing. Is it as easy as calling the other bank and saying that I want to move all of my services to you? Do they close your previous bank's accounts, or do you have to do all of that?
We'll go from there. First of all, if you open up a bank account at 3 years old, good on you. I didn't start my banking until I was like 14.
I don't know. I can't remember. My
15?
Parents opened mine.
Yeah, I remember my parents opening it, but I have no idea what it's for.
But I don't have the loyalty for only one bank. For us, we have few of them.
Yeah, we've opened up, we close, we open up, close, a few different ones depending on the service that you're using it for.
Yes, correct. Because one bank, they can't provide all the services you want. Maybe, but they charge your interest differently. They may charge you monthly fee. Some banks they don't. Some bank they give you a higher interest rate on saving, and some banks charge you lower interest rate on loans. So we shop around.
We're not bank loyal, let's say. So
not.
I've gone through, I think throughout my life, at least about 4 or 5 different ones that I know of.
I was thinking you would say 10.
I was thinking of that. But
No.
4 or 5 at least.
Yeah,
and even that, like right now alone, we have like multiple different accounts for different purposes.
I actually was quite loyal. First time when I came to Australia, only using one bank, and I only use one only. My saving, my credit card, everything was in there. But then the more research I do, then I found out, okay, other banks actually give you better deals. So
better incentives, for example.
Yes.
Like maybe if you're doing it for term deposit or saving account, they give you XYZ% or per quarter or per year. So shop around.
Yes. Just Google it.
Yeah.
Your best friend.
But yeah, for me it's the same thing. I shop around. At one stage I had a car loan, which is I would not recommend. But anyway, a car loan from one bank, but I was actually in everyday banking on someone else's, a different bank. So is it easy to close a bank? Simple. You just call up and close the bank.
Yeah, just move your money.
Yeah.
Or maybe if you're direct debit, I'm sure you can set up with your new bank anyway. Just start a new bank, slowly moving everything to the
one
new
by
one.
one.
Yes,
like the
and
direct
then
debit,
maybe
school
keep
fees.
the old bank for a month or 2. Make sure no direct debit or any money going in or out from there. Once it's clear, then move everything to the new one and close the old one.
So,
bye bye.
Over the phone, like some of them you can do it over the phone.
Yeah.
Opening up a bank account these days, you can do everything online. You don't really need to go to the branches anymore. So it shouldn't be that hard.
No.
Don't be bank loyal in a sense. I don't. So whoever give me the best incentive, whether it's an interest rate or a term deposit or whatever it is that you're trying to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll go with that.
And now you can just open it online. It's so easy.
Yeah, it's
scan,
transparent.
take a picture.
And usually like take a picture of whatever ID they require to. Next questions. My husband and I are looking to buy our first home. Good on you.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if anyone recommendation on which bank was the best for home loan. So again,
That's a pretty hard question though, because
Yeah.
it's really based on your situation, and I'll say you better find a broker if
Yeah,
it's
each-
hard for you to get it. Depends on how much deposit you have.
correct.
10,
Depending how much,
5,
yeah.
20%.
And depending
If you can
what
get a-
type of loan that you're
Yes,
looking
home
for.
loan, right?
Like, is it interest only, principal interest? Is it for your own home? Is it for investment in
Yes.
the future? Like, there's a lot of variable in terms of that. Like, I'll say speak to. For me, we go with brokers instead
Yes.
of going to bank direct, because brokers, what I've found is they have multiple different products, not just based on one bank.
Yes, they have different deals with the bank.
Yeah. So they know, like, say with ABC Bank, they know these are the criteria based on your income, your expenses,
Yeah.
your current personal debt, and all
Correct.
that jazz.
Yeah, maybe
They
you're
can
not
assess
qualified for bank A, but you'll be qualified with bank B. So it actually saves you time to go with a broker, and you don't have to pay extra, because the
Correct.
bank actually they pay commission to the broker if you got the mortgage approved.
Correct. So I guess the broker's incentive is if the loan being approved for whatever product it is, whether it's a home loan or if not personal loan, then that's when the broker actually get paid. So it is in the best interest of the broker to give you whichever product that is suitable for you.
Correct.
So I think that's about it.
Yeah.
So the next one. Okay. Right, here we go.
Can I hear some stories from our single members about buying a house solo? I did it. I'm about to enter contract on a home that I'll be handling mortgage-wise by myself, and I'm terrified but excited. Congratulations! The biggest step, one of the biggest step in your life. I
How
had
was
no
the
idea
experience?
what I was doing. How it was daunting.
It was daunting? Yeah.
Because the house I bought, it was $400,000. I saved up 10%, so it's 40,000.
40,000, yeah.
I think I got stamp duty waived at that time, but then I still have to pay other
As
stuff,
admin
legal
costs,
and
let's
everything.
say, yeah.
But that's a lot of money back in 10 years ago, $40,000.
Yeah.
Um,
Was it
And
daunting
then-
when you first getting those, mortgage?
no,
and
I
all
went
that
to the
jazz?
bank and get a
Sign.
bank check, because like earlier, I didn't use the same bank. So my saving in one bank, but I got a loan with another bank. I don't know why, I forgot
Anyway.
why. I think because the other bank got better interest rate.
Right.
And then I went there, I was like holding that bank check, $41,000, and then went to the other bank, my savings, like that. And I didn't really know what I was doing.
I don't think anyone knows what they're doing when they
The first, anything
ever
like that.
purchase property investment.
Yeah, 40,000. It's not
Yeah.
$40.
Yeah.
$40,000.
So it is daunting because you saved up
Yeah, and I
quite
was
a long time
yeah
to
in my
have
late
that.
20s.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it is quite daunting, but congratulations on getting your
a big step. I think the hardest thing is to save deposit.
yeah.
Of course, it's so hard.
As a whole, I
Yeah.
think that part there is the biggest hurdle.
Mm.
I have spoken with a lot of people throughout my journey when it comes to property investing, and some people are struggling. If you're already in that, some of people in their mid-50s struggling to get a deposit, so it is hard.
It's not about age though. Like saving deposit is
Yeah.
anyone is
But
it's not
congrats.
easy. Yeah.
Yeah, congrats. It is the biggest hurdle. You got up to then, I just have to maintain it. That's like one step out of the whole entire
Yeah.
thing. That
Yeah,
we've
it's
gone
just the biggest step. One of it, and then after that, you gotta pay mortgage, you gotta pay other bills, and
Yeah,
you gotta
there's
depends
on
on
top.
if you manage your own tenants or you have an agent to
Yeah.
manage. It's a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back there.
You don't want to start again?
No,
No?
not a traditional way. No.
Not a traditional way?
No,
You
no.
like it this way? Like
Yeah.
our way? Okay, good job. So, the new one.
Next question?
Next question, sorry. New to investing, I would like to start. What's the easiest way and what's the difference between spaceship and race? What do you prefer and why? Race or spaceship?
Oh,
This
we're
is,
still trying to explore because we did other videos. We did mention
Yep.
our updates or our journey with spaceship, Voyager, and Race.
Yep.
So far, for the past 6 months, we had better return,
That-
substantial
Yeah.
return in spaceship Voyager.
Somewhere in our, I guess, playlist, somewhere in our channel, we do an update quite regularly. We try to do it at least once a month. So far, if you have to choose like one or two, we didn't choose one or the
Because
other.
we were like that. We don't know,
which
where
one
to
is what.
start, which one is better. And they actually invest in different things.
Correct.
You can't really compare.
And that's the thing though, like if you have, let's say, $10 to invest on micro investing raise as well as spaceship, then I would, what we did is we split it into two, so $5 on raise and $5 on spaceship, and your performance can actually tell you which one should you go towards more after your own experience, after your own time frame.
Yeah, but it's just
So-
based on data, the history, and it cannot guarantee in the future.
Correct.
We split it because we have no idea, and the management fee is just
Different as well. Like
different,
the
and
fees
it's
is
not as
different, the
expensive.
product
We
is
can
different.
afford it.
Yeah.
So we just for the sake of comparing, so we did it.
We did both.
50-50.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know which one to choose. Like in the
No.
beginning, I didn't know which one to choose. I'm like, okay, then I just open up both, so and see how it goes.
Yeah, we put same amount of money in there,
Yeah,
same time.
same time, like each to their own, but this is our little experiment. So, at one stage, I was thinking of, okay, then whoever give me a good return on a week, then I'll add more money on that. That is another way. Like you reward whichever company, and put more money
Perform
in that.
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you invest more money in there.
Yeah, let's say at the end of the week you've got an extra $100. You look at the return on both app. Like okay, then the $100 is going to go to this one instead of the other. So that was another way.
But I think the main recommendation I will recommend for these is be consistent
Yep. Don't just
And-
open up and
and leave it like that. No, just keep putting money in. The biggest recommendation is what's that? Accumulated. Yeah, consistency, and because your wealth will be accumulated if you keep putting money in.
yeah.
Will grow much faster.
So next question. This is about loans. So for the first time in 13 years, I don't have a car loan. Car loan for 13 years.
So
Wow,
they
that's
had
a lot.
she or he.
This person
Right.
got a loan back in 2017 after needing a bigger car. But I can relate to that because when we just
Yeah.
started our family, we have to get a bigger car. I was driving this little 2 doors. Was it 2 door or 4 door?
I can't
I can't
remember.
remember.
It was
But-
4, I think.
Was it? But it was small.
Yeah.
Anyway, due being
Small Catholics.
due to being a single income household plus a low income earner, and the interest rate of that particular loan was nearly 14%, 13.99.
Wow.
Wow. And the loan term is 7 years. Wow.
I thought the long term, the lower interest that would be.
Well, I only had car loan once in my lifetime, and I would never do it again.
What was your long term? How many years was it?
It was like 4 years or 5 years or something.
What's the interest rate?
I can't remember. All I remember was I borrowed $5,000 and I had to pay $7,000 at the end of that term.
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
and my car, it depreciated in value, and it's when I sold it, it was pure like I don't know, about $1,000 or something like that. So I didn't had a good experience getting a loan with cars because
Well,
first
in,
of all,
in
yeah,
general,
in general.
if you're getting a loan on depreciation product, it just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make
You
sense.
don't have the money, don't buy it. Full stop.
So from then on, all of my car I pay in cash because I don't want to go. I know I have to pay extra, but I didn't think it would be that big of extra.
Yeah, because nowadays people look at, I can afford $200 a week.
They look at the weekly repayment. They
Yeah.
don't look at the bigger picture of how much is the loan.
Extra, how much extra are you actually paying?
Correct.
You may be doubling it if you cannot
Yeah.
afford it.
So now. for
Anyway,
me, yeah.
continue the question.
So I'm glad I pay out early and save myself paying back so much interest. I mean, 14% interest, that's huge.
I'll
for-
lend it. I'll lend it
you know
to
what I mean?
you. 14% for 7 years.
I did take out super money to be able to do that, and with the saving of about $150 per week,
Oh.
I will put the money back into my super account. Now,
So we can take out money from super because of COVID-19.
correct.
Yeah.
So at the current stage, you can take out up to $10,000 from your super. Previous financial year as
And
well
this
as this
one.
year,
Yep.
financial year. This is 2020, 21.
But I'm glad that at least she pay off the loan. She's not going to buy something with additional loan.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'll say if you can put more, that instead of $150, if you can, now you don't have that repayment anymore. So let's say if you have extra, then put back on that super straight away.
Yeah.
So, or invest in something that is going to appreciate in value, or give you 14% interest instead of you paying 14%. So,
Where can you find that 14% a year? 14%.
so 14% per year, that's a lot for a car that is going to depreciate in value.
What's the interest rate now for the bank? Like normal, not even 2%.
3,
No,
2, somewhere around there?
not even 2% for normal variable saving account. 14%.
So 14%. So imagine this, yeah. So the way I look at it is this, like, then. So if you have a money, let's say $10,000 to buy a car, instead of using that money, well, like if you put it in a saving account, it only provides you 3%,
2% maximum.
2-3%.
Yes. Yep.
Meanwhile, the bank's charging people 14% to borrow their money. That's
Pay
a
off-
lot.
That's the rule of thumb is pay off all the debt first.
As
Pay
quickly
all
as
the debt.
possible.
Yes. And then,
Especially like consumer debt.
yeah.
The less consumer debt you have, the better it is. Anyway, I think that's about it for this for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, comment.
And like,
See you guys in the next video.
bye.